questions at the end. Okay. Thank you so much for being on here tonight. My pleasure to be with you sharing on this new ambassador training where you're asking yourself, I'm a new ambassador, now what, right? What do I do? And what is being a wholesale ambassador? What does it entail to be an ambassador? Well, let me tell you, first of all, my name is Maria and I'm an Emerald Ambassador. I've been with Plexus for 2.5 years, almost 3 years. In April will be 3 years. But I'm super excited to share with you tonight of what you are a huge part of. We just got done with Super Saturday this weekend, and we're blown away with the training, the material that was shared. You guys, Plexus is an amazing company, and we're leading in health. And let me tell you a little bit why. We have products that are natural, completely natural, and they're good for your health. And the best thing is that everybody can use these products, right? Everybody that has a gut can benefit from Plexus. Also, the thing here is that we have the best compensation plan out there. I have not done much network marketing before, but I was with another company before, and the compensation does not even compare. And I actually have taken a look at other comp plans out there, and nothing stands to ours. There's like literally nothing out there. And I'll tell you more about that in our second part of the training that is in 2 more weeks. But first of all, you are here because you probably just signed up and you wanted the cheapest price on your products. Maybe you haven't gotten your products just yet, or you just got them. So you have them on hand. You are going to get onto a routine, and we'll talk a little bit about your products that you're about to take or have been taking, or in how to explain them to your potentials, your family, your friends, if it's your desire to share with others. Some of you probably joined because the business. Some of you just saw the compensation plan and were sold. Whatever your reason was for joining, let me tell you that it was a wise decision. We are absolutely, this is one decision that can change your life. And I will tell you, it's changed my life, and it's changed a lot of people's lives on my team. Health-wise, financially wise, if that's your route, if you want to be making extra cash, blessing others, changing other people's health, whatever it is. If you like to be in the business of helping other people, this is it. Seriously. So whatever your reason is for joining, thank you for joining, and thank you for being on this call tonight. Our products, I'm going to tell you first, our products, we have 18 products. That's it. But the main purpose of our products is that they help regulate blood sugar. They help stabilize your blood sugars. Even if you're not diabetic, you do not need to be diabetic, but blood sugar, super important. Hormones are controlled by our blood sugar. Insulin's a mother hormone of all our hormones. So once that's regulated and in stabilization, you're going to see so many benefits to your health. Our products help reduce inflammation in the body. And some of us think, oh, I don't have inflammation. But inflammation can come in different ways of forms throughout our body, and it can be caused by stress. Another thing is gut health. So gut health is important, and super thing to keep in mind is that gut health isn't just our intestines. It's not just our digestive health. 70% of our immunity is in our gut, 70%. So if you can't sleep, if you have problems with energy, anxiety, depression, trouble with cravings, trouble losing weight, you guys, that's in our gut. I had no idea that everything here, or 70% of our immune system, was in our gut until I started using products and seeing a change in my health. We also have a natural pain line. So if you know someone that is constantly on Tylenol or ibuprofen, you guys, that stuff is bad for your kidneys. That's like bad news bears. And we have a product line that is completely natural, and it helps reduce pain. So think about if you want to share with people around you, like who this could help potentially. Also, there is a misconception, and I want to clear this misconception. I have a bag here. That Plexus is a weight loss company, and that is a misconception because our pink drink, I don't have a bag here. Our pink drink, is the name of it is Slim. So obviously people think it's a weight loss product. But the name Slim comes from when they did the study on Slim was developed for type 2 diabetics. They took this, and within the time that they took it, their blood sugars were regulated. They dropped their blood sugars, they were controlled, but they also dropped weight. So that's why the name Slim came about, and that's why you see it on our product. But that's our number one cornerstone product in Plexes. Our best-selling combo is the Triplex. I should get a bag of that. One sec. There, that way we have visuals, okay? So this is the pink drink, and as you can see, it's slim. So this is a cornerstone of our company, the pink drink, famous pink drink. You take one a day, you mix it, you shake it up, and we'll talk about how to take it and whatnot. The Triplex, Slim, BioCleanse, and then we have ProBio 5. This is called the Triplex, and this is our number one selling combo. A lot of you have started on this. I personally started on this. My husband started on this, and we saw amazing results. And slowly we incorporated other things, if that's up to you. Slim helps regulate your blood sugars. Main ingredient in Slim is chromium, and chromium does that. It just helps stabilize blood sugars. Every time you consume something like a candy bar, an apple, doesn't matter how healthy or how clean it is or not healthy, your blood sugar spikes. And then you kind of get that little crash in the afternoon. So then your blood sugar drops. And then you go and eat something. You go in this cycle, right? You eat something and your blood sugar spikes again. And then you get another drop. And then you go back and eat something and it goes up. So constantly throughout the day, our blood sugars are doing this, up and down, up and down. By taking one packet of this, it helps stabilize them so that they're steady. And what happens when you have steady blood sugars? Incredible things happen. You no longer crash. You have energy throughout the day. There is no energy in here. This is not an energy drink. Yet it helps your body work the way it was intended, and that's by stabilizing your blood sugars. It also helps melt visceral fat, the fat that we have around our belly, helps melt that away. And now it has a prebiotic called XOS. And this prebiotic, not probiotic, but prebiotic, helps feed the Akkermansia. And I had no idea what this was, but let me tell you, it is a good thing. Akkermansia is good bacteria that we have in our gut. So this is like a fertilizer for our good bacteria in our gut. And this bacteria called Akkermansia helps speed up our metabolism in our gut. So that's why it now helps. It's much better for those that are wanting to get rid of a certain amount of pounds or have some body weight to lose. But let me tell you, we have friends and we have ambassadors on our team that have taken this for quite a while and have not lost any weight. So it works with your body. Everybody's completely different and it works with that. ProBio 5, you guys, this is so amazing and it's very, very unique. If you've never been on a probiotic, let me tell you that you are on the best probiotic that there will ever be. And that was me. I never knew what probiotics were. I thought they weren't for me. I thought they were just for friends that were super natural and crunchy. But you guys, if you have a gut, you need to be taking a probiotic, like seriously. And let me tell you why this is so unique. This is like a 3-in-1. It has the 5 strains of bacteria that your body needs. We have good bacteria and bad bacteria in our gut. Unfortunately, because of our diet, what we consume, processed foods and sugars and alcohol and all that good stuff, the bad bacteria grows. Okay, so we have yeast in our body, and yeast strives on sugar, and the bad bacteria strives on sugar. So then the bad bacteria takes a high, and the good bacteria takes a low. And this right here, what it does, it balances the good bacteria and decreases the bad bacteria. It comes in and cleans all the bad stuff off. It has digestive enzymes. So I've had a lot of my friends tell me that they no longer feel bloated, especially after having certain foods or they're regular to the bathroom, that kind of stuff. So this is why it works. It has enzymes in there already so that you're not feeling bloated and gassy after a meal. You do not need to refrigerate it. I'm sure some of you have been to the grocery store like Fred Meyer's and you see like a big stack or a big area of probiotics that need to be refrigerated. Those have to be refrigerated and they're packed with like millions of CFUs of bacteria. But why is that? It's because they're refrigerated and they're alive, live cultures, but your body temperature is 98.6. So what happens when you take something that's refrigerated at 32 degrees or less? It will not survive in the heat in the moist environment of your body. So that that good bacteria is not going to make it to where it needs to go and reach the gut. A lot of it is going to die along the way. This one here is not required to be refrigerated. It's actually freeze-dried, and it's in a capsule. It's a vegetable capsule that will not dissolve instantly. It takes a while to dissolve. So meanwhile, you take it with your water, and it travels through down the esophagus, into the stomach, into the small intestine, large intestine, and it dissolves where it needs to be dissolved, and that's where you want the good bacteria to be, the enzymes. And it also has a grapeseed extract, which is a powerful antioxidant. You guys, since we started taking this, my whole family, we no longer get sick. And we used to be sick constantly, especially during this time of the year, especially when school starts and, you know, the kids start passing germs and whatnot. We used to share colds. We have not gotten sick. And I've not given my kids Tylenol anymore because we are healthy. And this is one of the reasons why right here. Okay. The other thing is BioCleanse. BioCleanse is, don't get afraid because the word cleanse, actually, it's really gentle and subtle. It is a magnesium form, but it's different magnesium than what you buy at the store. This has bioflavonoids, so it does have lemon in there. It's citrusy stuff. It is good for you. It's good. It oxygenates every blood cell in your body. So what I've noticed from this, I'm not a jogger, not a runner by all means, but I do jog when I'm not pregnant. I noticed that I always had problems with side aches. And I'm like, oh, so I remember since high school running in track, that there was a joke like, oh, have a banana or pinch your side or do this to your hand, you know, like pinch your hand so that you'd forget about the pain that I had. Well, since I started using this, I no longer get side aches. And I think that is due to proper oxygenation in every blood cell that I have, that I no longer get side aches. So that's one of the things that I noticed. Also, it helps you gently remove toxins. Super important. If we eat 6 times a day or more, we need to be going to the bathroom and getting rid of waste every single day. If you're not, think about those toxins that are trapped inside your body. So if they stay trapped inside your body, if people have constipation, those toxins are going to get into your bloodstream. And that's why people suffer from an array of number of things like headaches, migraines. I mean, there's so many issues, like pain. Even pain is associated with that. So much more. So this is really good, and it goes hand in hand with the ProBio and the Slim. And then we also have XFactor. That is a fabulous multivitamin, which I have. It comes in 2. We have 2. Let me get down here. So I have a little cabinet here. I should have had these out. We have 2, but the good thing about this is that it has aloe. And how many of you, your mom had an aloe vera plant? And when you cut yourself or you burn yourself, mom went over and cut open the aloe vera and put it on your skin, right? Because it helped soothe your burn, it helped soothe your cuts and whatnot. Aloe vera gets absorbed at a rate of 180% when you apply it topically. Now, when you ingest it, it's much faster because it's in your body. So that is like about 400% of it is ingested. So imagine putting that in your multivitamin. You have 2, and I'll tell you a little bit about the difference with both. This is your original XFactor, XFactor Plus. When you ingest aloe vera and when it's in your capsule, you are absorbing every vitamin and mineral that you consume throughout the day. And let me tell you that you will be able to tell in your fingernails, your hair, your skin. You're not peeing out your vitamin like other vitamins that you take from the store. You pee it out and it's yellow and lime green. No, that's not the case with this. This is so good. And you can tell a difference within 30 days of a multivitamin. You guys, I've taken multivitamins in the past and I could not tell a difference with them in either way. And with this one, I can. So XFactor Plus, this is the same, except XFactor Plus has more multivitamin. It has more vitamin A. It has also polyphenols that help protect your gut because we are the gut health company. And it's a bioavailability. So we have friends that have a gene called MTHR, and you may know people that have this and may not, but there's a big population of people that cannot absorb folic acid. And they spend hundreds of dollars on a multivitamin. You guys, this one is only, what, $30 our price. And it's also fully absorbable for those people. And we have fully absorbable folate. So very important. This is so good, and one of our number one sellers as well. So together, all of these are called the Fab Five. When you put the triplex, the ProBio, and this, we call this the Trab 5. So if you just got your products, if you're easing, we want you to ease into the products. If you haven't gotten them in yet, if you're getting in a new ambassador, highly recommend that when you start your products, you ease into them. You guys, everybody is so different. Like my gut is completely different than my husband's, my daughter's, my mom's. It's so different. So give your body time. Super important that you give your body time. When I start somebody on the triplex, whether it's a customer or an ambassador, I tell them, are you willing to give it a full 60 to 90 days? Right? At least 2 months. You got to give it 2 months. Our products come with a money back guarantee, but you got to take it consistently. There's different ways to take it. I prefer to take it morning and night, nothing in between, because if you were to give me something to take in between, I will forget, totally forget. So I just take, in the morning, I take my pink drink and my multivitamin and my bio cleanse. And at nighttime, I take my probiotic and my bio cleanse. That's it, right before bed. And I sleep like a baby. So just be following your program, your consistency. And then if you're an ambassador, keep your subscription order on so that these products come to you and you don't miss a beat without them. Because if you miss a beat, if you miss a day without them, you have to restart all over again. And you're healing your body from the inside out. If you miss a day, you may go back to how you were feeling before, sluggish, cravings of sugar, maybe headaches, problems sleeping, energy goes down the drain again. I mean, those kinds of things. So we want to make sure that we are taking our products every single day, just like you brush your teeth every day. Take your products every day. Okay. So also what I tell my friends when they first start is to keep a journal. Don't just go by the scale, because remember, we're not focused on weight. We're focused on healing the body from the inside out. So when you start, write down how you're feeling. What time of the day you feel really tired, what time of the day you crash, when you feel your best, like your highest. If you crave, how many cups of coffee or pop you drink a day, how much water you drink a day, your skin, if it's oily, non-oily, if it's dry, your hands, just how you sleep at night. If you're not sleeping well, how many times you get up at night, anything and everything, write that down. It's super important, because along the way, you're going to see changes happening. And you may not even notice them until I come and ask you, like, hey, what have you noticed? And you'll be like, oh, I haven't noticed much. But if you've written it down and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't get a headache, or I didn't crash at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or I missed my second cup of coffee, or I didn't even crave coffee today, or I didn't even crave a Red Bull today. Those kinds of things. Those are good things that your body is no longer craving, because you're giving it proper absorption of vitamins and minerals. It's like, my analogy of this is, you got to clean the pipes, right? Yeah. So you got to clean everything so that everything you consume is properly absorbed into your body. Okay. Just know that it takes a while to get our body into the mess that they're in, and you guys, our bodies can handle so much. But let me tell you, let's see, I'm like in my late 30s. And if I just started taking this, that means I've had my body with like 30 years of eating sugar stuff, pop, boxed meals, frozen meals, greasy food, all this stuff. And I've done that for years. I can't expect this to work within, a week, when it's taken my body. I've done this to my body for 30 years. We've got to give it time. And super important, take your water. That's the one thing that I tell you, gotta drink your water. Our body is made like 70-some%, something crazy, full of water. And so what water does is helps flush out toxins. So super important that you drink your water. And my recommended dose is take your weight and divide it by 2. So if you weigh 140 pounds, divide it by 2, that's 70 ounces of water a day. And that's what you have to drink, just to keep your body flushed out. And if you're not drinking enough water, You may get headaches. You might feel sluggish. You may feel tired and you're just like not feeling to yourself. But when you're drinking water, you're flushing all those toxins out. So super important. I got my water here. Maybe I should take a drink. Excuse me. You guys, think about also your cravings. Like if you crave something, if you crave sweets, if you crave pop, if you crave salty foods, all these things, if you have pain, write it down. Over time, you're going to notice that you're decreasing inflammation in your body. And inflammation comes in stress. I notice inflammation in my body through puffiness, my joints. There's so many physical changes that can happen. So just keep track of those. Another thing I want you to think about is determine what you want from Plexus. Why did you join? Was it to get the best price on just your products? And that's fine. That means that you'd be a wholesale ambassador. You just like wholesale, like going to Costco and getting the best prices ever, right? Just for yourself. Perfect. Maybe you want to get your products paid for. Your why can change. And what you want from Plexus can change. I first joined, I wanted wholesale because I did not want to pay full price. I don't know how many of you do not like to pay full price. When I walk into Target or Fred Meyer, I walk straight to the clearance aisle. So when I saw on the website that you could get the triplex for $99 versus $139, I went for wholesale. It's like, come on, it's like a no-brainer. So determine what you want from your Plexus journey. And then if you want to grow residual income from that, fine, absolutely. A lot of us don't have that in mind right away, but it can change over time. I know when I first joined, I just wanted wholesale prices, nothing else. But I immediately saw that these products were working for my husband, my mom, and myself. And I thought, gosh, if I help my husband with this and my mom with that, I wonder if it would help them with that and this. So I started to share. And because we have the best compensation plan, the second month we earned our products completely free. So the compensation plan is amazing. Then I was curious, like, okay, can I make more money? I was put on a team page, and on this team page, I saw friends, how their testimonies, they were sharing their stories of success and all these great things. And my curiosity grew. So share your why with your sponsor. The person that helped you join Plexus, talk to them and plan out what your goals are. It could be health. It could be business. It could be to help others, whatever it is. Excuse me. But really take into consideration what this business could be or do for you and your family, or maybe somebody that you know. This is for everybody. Everybody needs Plexus, and everybody needs the opportunity. Let me just tell you, by sharing with others like the way that we shared with our friends and family, first we shared with our friends and family, because those are people we know. We share everything. It's just like you go to, okay, for example, I was with my friends this weekend. We went to Super Saturday, and we're sharing makeup because we're in a room and all these girls are using different products. And my friend comes over and says, oh, look at the new mascara I just got. It's really good for this, and that. I'm like, take a look at it. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I'll go buy it next time. She just shared what she loved, and it's a product, it's mascara, but now I'm going to go buy it. Did she make a dime from that sharing what she loved? No. But with Plexus, you get compensated for that, just for sharing. And it could be something like, oh my gosh, I just had one stick of Slim and I have so much energy. I feel so good. My brain fog is gone. I feel clear-minded. I'm no longer craving sweets. I'm no longer dependent on coffee. You guys, I used to drink 4 cups of coffee. Not that coffee is bad, but I was dependent on it. And immediately I'd crash back down and drink another one. But sharing is just a form of telling our friends and family what we love. And with Plexus, you get compensated for that. Here's something that I want you to think about. The benefits is that you work when you want, okay? You can take time off. You don't have to work. If you work it as a hobby, you're going to get hobby money. If you work it like a business, you will get business money. You work when you want. If you just want to work 30 minutes a day, an hour, fine. That's perfectly fine. If you want weekends off, get your weekends off. There's work it in the nooks and crannies. I have friends that work full time, and during their breaks, they're just posting on social media. Somebody asks something about it, they message them. Simple as that. So you make it fit. One of the things that I really love about this is I don't have to have parties. I hated doing parties with my previous company. I felt like I had to drag people in. I don't have to do parties at all, at all. I don't need to have an inventory. The inventory that I have here is because we take more probios than usual. So we constantly run out of it. And I have all my family on the products. My girls take the vitamins. My husband takes the vitamins. I take the vitamins. My girls take the probiotics too. And I give them slim. So I just have to keep a couple packs extra because one pack is not going to go a long days or a whole 30 days for 4 people. There's no deliveries. You don't have to have constant deliveries to your house. Just your products get delivered and that's it. If your friends want their products, it gets delivered to their house. You don't have to be running around town, spending your gas money, spending your time delivering this to Sarah, to Susie, and to so-and-so. No, it gets shipped directly because they go through your automatic website. All of you on here have a website. And that's why you pay the $34.95 is to get wholesale. But with that, you get a website. So if you're curious, reach out to your upline and say, hey, what's my website? If you don't remember what it is, we'll help you find it. This is a company that has awesome leadership and it strives on leadership, recognition, and Christian values. Those are some of the roles and values that I put in my life day to day. Okay, be a good stewardship, help others, show value. But our CEO, I keep thinking of something, CEO and our president strive on these things, and all the way from our uplines, Jan and Elizabeth, we trickle that on down, and it's just something that duplicates. You guys, I was feeling lonely when I first moved here to South Bend. I had no friends, no family, I had no connections, and Plexus came into my life when I needed it most, but I didn't really think I needed it. I have a strong bond with so many of my friends, but it gave me a sense of community. It gave me exactly what I needed, and God knew what I needed. I just didn't know what I needed. But now I have so many friends. I've reconnected with old friends, made new friends. I just love it. Absolutely love it. This is a legacy company. The company is high on integrity and legacy. Did you know that when you start a business with Plexus, something was to happen to you, your kids, your spouse can inherit it. So if you have a business with it, like for example, if something was to happen to my family, God forbid, or myself, that my compensation plan and my earnings are not just going to stop right there. It's going to go to my husband. Or if I leave it in my will to my girls, it goes to my girls. Those kinds of things. You get to work with friends. We're one family. And let me just tell you what one family means. There's no competition working with others. So by me helping my sidelines, by helping anybody on Jen's team or Elizabeth's team, we're not on the same team, we're sidelines because they're not on my team. It helps me because we have profit sharing. So it increases the point value. They get paid more, I get paid more because we're helping one another. There's no thing of jealousy or you took this, you took that from me. No, none of that. So much support. Literally, I was telling my friends this weekend, we have the best team. Seriously, we have the best team. We're so well connected. It feels like family, like literally like family. We're here to support one another, and we get to travel. And the perks about traveling, like just coming back from Bellevue, the summer we're going to go to Orlando. And there's so many perks to having your business from home and working from home that you can write off so many things. Here at my home, if I bought a computer, it's a write-off. Power, because I'm on my power and I'm at home, power is a write-off. My printer, my ink is a write-off. My mileage is a write-off. There's so many perks. So if you're looking for something like that, you guys, there's so many perks. It's just amazing. I can't even tell you how awesome it is. There is a success kit, and some of you have it when you joined, and those that joined from October, November, December, you don't have it just yet. And I would just reach out to your upline to get access to that. But there is a success guide that tells you how to get started. It tells you 10 steps. And if you're interested in the business and sharing with others, please reach out to your upline and they will get you started the right way on how to share properly with friends and family, how to earn your products for free if that is your goal. If none of these are your goals, that's perfectly fine. You can just stay as a wholesale ambassador. There's nothing wrong with that. In the success guide, you'll find a booklet with wealth and health and how to earn. product information, all these things. And if you want to know more about the products, reach out to your upline and they can direct you with product info. My recommendation, as always, is tune into events. If you have one slight of curiosity, tune in. The team page is the best place to find out what is going on. And we have so much going on right now that it's exciting, but don't feel overwhelmed. Just reach out to your upline and say, okay, what's going on this week? Where do I need to be? And my advice is to tune on to events, to trainings. We do a lot of stuff online because in training like this, because our team is so wide. We have the Pacific, we have Mountain Time, and we have people in Central and Eastern side. So we just find a time and everybody tunes in, and this is completely free and we're all just learning from one another. So we just had Super Saturday. We have convention coming up, and convention is a big, huge event that thousands and thousands of ambassadors go, and every year they just launch new product, they launch new things. You guys, this is social marketing, network marketing, whatever you want to call it, but it's more personal growth. If you would have told me when I joined Plexus 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years, that I'd be leading team calls like this or trainings, I'd be like, yeah, right. You're kidding. There's like no way. I've never done well speaking in front of people. I hated it. I just disliked it. But this has been a vehicle to grow myself as a person and to help others along the way. And I didn't know that was going to be my calling and what I was going to be doing, but someone up there had different plans for me. So we also have trips to Maui, to Leaders Retreat, different parts of the states, and it's all part of your company if you want to make it that. It's part of the perks of being an ambassador. So tune in. If you want to watch more videos and more like on the compensation plan, how to share with others, product information. These are some of the people that I highly, highly, highly recommend. One of them is Melissa Eichenhorst. Oh, she is so good. She's like, she used to be a teacher. She's retired now. She's a diamond. Yes, we'll touch more about compensation. Diamond is the highest rank in Plexus. They make over $400,000 a year. That's like about $30,000 a month. Teachers don't make $30,000 a month. I think some teachers, depending where they live in the area, they make about $32,000, $35,000 a year. And Melissa Eichenhorst is a retired teacher. True money. The money here is legitimately real. Emily Roberts is another one. She's a military wife, super young. I think she's in her 20s. She's another diamond, making that kind of money. Who's another one? Emily Gibson. She's another one of my favorites, and she's in Utah. Tamara Halloway, May Darling, my absolute favorite, and if I may have sent you a video from her. She's a master nutritionist, and she's based out of Vancouver, Washington. Amazing person. Helen McFadden is another one. Timmy Yancey and Tamara Halloway is also another one. So many good videos out there. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. Please reach out to your upline, and they can send you some videos that you can tune into. But here, I want to leave off with a couple things. If you want to know a little bit more about how to make this your journey, like how to make this your business journey, if you have goals, please message or call your sponsor and upline and share with them what your goals are. If your goals are just to get healthy, that's perfectly fine. Still reach out to them and say, okay, I want to sleep good throughout the night. I want to get rid of cravings. I have a family member that suffers from X, Y, and Z. You guys, it could be gut related, and you may have the answer to their health right in the palm of your hands. You just never know. We have a team page called Team Health and Wealth, and that's our big team page. And then we also had the Inside Scoop with Health and Plexus, and that's where we post testimonies. We're able to post more non-compliant testimonies on there where we can name things like diabetes, cholesterol, migraines, autoimmune diseases. I mean, there's so many links and so many diseases that are linked to our gut. But let me tell you, we cannot treat or cure, and we can't say that. And we can't post things like that on a regular wall. So that's why we took it to a private Facebook group. And if you have friends, you can add them to there and just tag them. When you see a testimony, tag them and say, hey, Lindsay, I thought about you, and I thought this might be a good information for you to watch. Read through this. You might find it inspiring. Something like that. if you decide that this is something you want to share with friends and you want to get your products paid for, my recommendation is to start a list of 100 people, 50 people that you think could benefit from Plexus. And some of those would be like, list 10 people that need the products. Maybe you know somebody that can't sleep at night. Maybe you know somebody who takes metformin and insulin every single day. Maybe you know somebody that takes painkillers every single day. Whatever it may be, write their name down. If you don't know how Plexus can help them, reach out to your upline. Put them in a three-way message. That's the best form of validation that you can get. So if you're brand new, get with your sponsor and that new person that is interested and just say, hey, I'm new. My name's Maria. I'm new. And I'm just going to put you in a thread here in a conversation with my upline. And she's going to help me get you started on the products that best fit you for your goals. So when somebody asks me what their goals are, I'm just saying, sorry. When somebody says, hey, can you give me more information on Plexus? I just don't go out and say, well, Plexus has 18 products and this is what they do. No, 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 no. I used to do that, but not anymore. It's best to just ask, tell me what your goals are. Tell me what your health goals are, and we will take it from there so that I can advise which products work best for you. But if you feel that you're not confident in it or you need more product knowledge, put your sponsor, your upline in that thread. Another list to create is 10 people that need the income. You guys, the income here is crazy good. And I'm not just saying it because it is legitimately good and it is real money, and you can make any amount you want if you put your work into it and if you spend the time in it, okay? But if you know somebody that needs income, if you know some of your friends are working three jobs, maybe they're looking for a job right now to cover Christmas, reach out to them. You may have something that helps them, okay? If it's not for you, that's okay. Maybe it is for them. We never know. Think about 10 people that are like your positive people, your influencers. They just know a lot of people. People follow them. They're your go-getters. They're connectors. Reach out to them. Those are people that are well-rounded and people are drawn to them. They would do so well in this business as well. And then 10 people that will just join you in anything. How many times have you gone to the gym or a walk and you tell them, hey, Lindsay, get your tennis shoes on because we're going for a walk. And Lindsay shows up at your house 5 minutes and she's ready to go, okay? 10 of those people that will just join you. This is a good way to reach out to your friends and family, okay? And then if you have a list of 10 people that just are dying to belong to something, like a club, they feel lonely, they just don't feel connected, this is a great community for them. Absolutely. So these are people that are looking for a purpose. This could be the purpose that they're looking for, and that's to help others and to bless others. So I hope that you find these tips incredible, because these are some of the tips that helped me, but I just wanted to start off here just with the, building your belief and how to get started. Like I said, maybe you're a brand new ambassador. Maybe you're just starting to share, and this is a good way to get your people started. It's just simple, yet it also works. And it works by what their goals are, what do they want to get out of Plexus, and getting to know the products, and using your sponsor and your upline for three-way messages. In 2 weeks from tonight, it'll be our second part. And we'll get more and more into the how to share, what to tell people, how to get customers if you want to build a business, how to get ambassadors. So we're going to get more in depth. This is just more of, I'm a new ambassador, now what? So I hope that this gives you a little bit of guidelines as to what to do. I'm going to stop the recording, and I'm